I was recording earlier. I was recording earlier. And I had to have my mic turned all the way down. That is so funny. That is so funny. Yo, I was recording. Yo! I was recording for another video and I had my mic turned all the way down. Fuck! I went mute again. Yo, okay, I need a new microphone. This is fuck. Well, the first time was my fault. The first time was my fault entirely. And then the time just now was also my fault. So it was all just my fault. It was all just my fault, I guess. Luckily for you, I remember things very well, and I'll for sure just say exactly what I was gonna say before. I can just repeat it all. Like I was saying, I can just jump right back into it. I love my brain. So I think that the jazz music throws people off because I'll notice that let's say I'll have like 8 people waiting, right? As soon as I change music from, like, I had Georgiana playing, and I went on this whole rant about how Georgiana was the only white woman that hip-hop needed. Still, she's the only one that we need. Don't sign anyone else. Do you hear me? Don't sign any more white social studies looking women, okay? That's the one that we want. She looks like she could be a first lady, and she raps like that? No. She's the one that we want. She's the one. Anyways, I think that when people hear the jazz music, it goes from music that, like, you know, they want to hear, and then it goes to jazz music. That, when it's not background music, you're thinking, oh, this is an old person stream. Like, you're thinking that this is an old person stream, right? Like, you're thinking that, oh, this guy's gonna be 70, he's playing jazz music in the back. But, like, this is the music that I enjoy. Yo, I was sitting here, right? I was sitting here stressed the fuck out earlier over just life shit, right? Just stressing. And then I had on this playlist that said, a playlist that puts you in a, it was like an illustrator and an author. And she wrote these kids books, and they were so, like, foresty and happy. And it was just the smoothest, just like bird accent jazz, and I had the fan going. I was hearing the city noises, but it was like magical. It was magical. Now that was a serious moment. Like that. That's not me trying to, like, be dramatic, but I gotta find that playlist and, like, post it. Anyways, I said earlier as well, I will get into the outfit because this is clearly a choice. I have a whole thing going on. I have a whole idea, especially this. I thought of this. I thought of this earlier, and my kid inspired it because, as you know, because with my jeans, you gotta start shit first, right? You gotta start things first, and my kid put their fuggler on like a string necklace, and they're like, look, I got a necklace. And I was like, you might be on to something, motherfucker. But I couldn't hate on it, but in my head, I'm like, just don't choke. You know, like, just don't, like, wrap it around. Because it's stuff, but it's weight, right? You know what I mean? But I'm looking at him. That's kind of cool. Like, obviously, like, theirs is a string, you know, but, like, might be on to something. So they lost the idea, obviously, because they're 3 and they don't give a fuck. But I was looking at Niggler on the mic arm that I'm probably never gonna use again for this. I'll buy a new, like, listen, when I have enough money to buy the microphone that I need, an actual studio microphone like the one I had before, I will get it, no problem. I know the exact model, same brand of this and everything. That microphone was magic. It lasted me all through homelessness. It broke. My life changed. Listen, that was so symbolic. That was all symbolic, all right? That was overly symbolic. All right, that was life telling me, hey, this shit could change. Watch it. Your life gonna change. You don't need this no more. It carried you through all that time. It's time to pass it on. When I look back at that, that's what that was. Because in the video I talked about my microphone breaking, I said it carried me through homelessness. This was the one thing that like anchored me to know that it'll get better. And then I got out of that situation, my life was gonna change. It broke. If that's not some world telling you something shit, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't. That's as, hey, listen, things have to change as it gets. And was I crushed about the microphone? Yes. Yes, it was one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. Besides this computer, honestly. This computer was also a gift as well. It was my uncle giving me a gift because he's like, hey, I know your life sucks and you need one of these, which is why when I have problems with it, also I figured out why I had this giant problem with it where I would restart it but it wouldn't turn back on. It would try to boot from because the genre of PC that I have, right, not the brand, the genre. I have a Dell PC, but the genre of PC that I have, it's like a Frankenstein computer. Like you can buy them on eBay, right, cheap as fuck. You just search in like the basic needs you want. They tell you what graphics card, what a hard drive and SSD you can get, and then they just piece it together for you real quick, throw it in an old ass shell, and then send it to the crib. My computer tried to boot off my camera. I was like, why are you doing this? I figured out that's why it wouldn't want to start up sometimes, because I had a camera connected to it. And it's like, oh, we're gonna boot from this? Okay. And then nothing happens, blank screen. Why? Because you're not trying to boot from my fucking camera. So when I unplugged the camera, immediately the computer started. I was like, okay. I'm thinking that this thing's dying on me. I'm thinking that, bro, I've been thinking this shit since like February. This thing's fucking dying on me. I'm gonna have a collapse. I'm gonna freak out, cry. How can something break on me that's like 4 moving parts? This shit is simpler than a rattle. How could it break on me? This computer is quite literally the equivalent of like a technological cereal box. A cereal box has like 3 things in it: a toy, the bag, and the cereal. The toy, the bag, and the cereal. I could just plug shit into this. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. I haven't looked at any chat. Hello. I was muted there for a second. What else was I saying? Right, the music thing. I have to start playing more like the music that I play in the beginning. I have to show my face at the end of that. But bro, it's just me dancing. It's just me Oh, this was where I was ending. It's just me dancing most of the time. So this speaker here, the sound bar, because everything's a sound bar now. Everything's a sound bar. It used to be multiple speakers. Smoking these diamonds. I saw the word diamonds and I had to look over. Whenever I see that shit, I'm like, what? Huh? What? I haven't had any THCA diamonds in a minute, bro. I miss them. Anyways, and THCA is getting outlawed soon. The sales are gonna go crazy. That's the one thing that I would like want to stock up on is THCA diamonds. I need my weed crack. And if they're banning THCA, then I literally will never be able to get diamonds again unless it's in a dispensary. And I'm not paying $30 for half a gram or $50 for a full gram when you can get like an ounce of them for like $100. Are you fucking joking me? No, fuck the New York State dispensaries. All right, your taxes are absolutely goddamn ridiculous, which is why I don't go to them. I don't. If I want THCA products, I'm gonna go online. If I want THC products in my city, I'm just gonna have them delivered. Why? Because I live in New York and we can just do that. This state is overabundant. Overabundant. Anyways, Like I was saying, sound bars. For some reason, computer speakers have completely changed from. Remember when you used to have multiple computer speakers? Like one over here, one over there, maybe a big one behind the monitor or on top of the monitor, because they used to be fat as fuck. Now they're slim. Remember that? Remember when you used to have multiple speakers? Now you just have one long ass speaker across your fucking desk. Or if you were balling for real, you might have had the speakers built into your fat ass monitor. You ever have the speakers built into your fat ass monitor? That's king poverty shit. I'm not gonna lie, I used to use like the fat 99 monitors for my computers because it was just better. I liked the way that looked. Like I would have like, I think it was like Windows 7 I had, and I attached it to like, not attached, but I hooked up an old ass monitor that was in my attic. And that was easily my favorite way to view a PC screen. It's just fat ass, just old monitor. I like it better than the new ones. Like this is the oldest like flat screen like PC monitor you can get. This thing is only VGA, no HDMI. I love it though. Anyways, sound bars have taken over completely, but because sound bars have taken over completely, you still have to tweak them. You still have to do things. You still have to like alter them to make them sound good. And I found, okay, this is gonna sound so stupid. Dell has like an audio settings inside of their operating system or inside of their machine or whatever the fuck. You know how every company hides shit in their computers. It's not really a hidden thing. It's just something I didn't know was there. And I've been doing audio and video work for way too long to not know that I could have completely customized the sound settings on my computer from my computer, not the speaker. Because for years, for a decade plus, for too long, I've been buying specific speakers for how they sound when I could have just been altering how the computer sounds. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that ever. I was buying specific headphones for how they would sound. I was buying, like, you get what I'm saying? And I didn't have to do that. This is the most generic Amazon soundbar ever. I have this bitch sounding like a live band, like a Bass Monkey's trunk. That's not a racist term. A Bass Monkey's an actual term. That's not, don't try me. I know what I'm talking about. I love that I can do that to the music. Anyways. I turn this speaker into anything. I have this bitch sounding like a meeting sometimes, a conference hall. And it was just a couple of clicks away. Why was it not apparent to me to do this? And now, sometimes when I'm listening to music, I'll just put on a song that I've never heard before, or like a song that I've heard very rarely, and just try and tweak the settings just to make it sound just right. Try and be versatile. That's just the things that I try to do when it comes to media. And what I also try to do is keep a good attendance and roll call. Kentucky Gremlin Book almost had me. I see Ermac, and where I see Ermac, I immediately see Sarah. Hello, hello, hello to the both of you. Stony, Sunny, yes. Turtle Island is today. And hopefully I get some of that overflow and traffic. I would hope so. But we have to focus on the show here. But I'm also working on branding a lot more, so I'll get into that, right? I'll get into that. Emster, interesting to see you. Alicia, and thank you for your dedication to the show going on. I will always put my efforts forward to what is worth it. Any situation I see worth it, I'll put my efforts through. Any situation that I see worth it will always be worth it. I don't just start and quit. Not what I do. I'm dedicated. I'm overly dedicated. That's my problem. And also, I gotta start reading the bottom of the chat because I would have saw that I was muted, and this would have been way better. Or wait, not way better, but way easier. Dr. Man's yeah, I was excited about. Oh wait! I saw your message because you sound like you're hating ass nigga. No, you're enjoyable. I was very excited about talking about Georgiana. I'm always excited talking about my favorite white woman in rap. Always. I saw her in like a Chelsea Clinton fit. I was like, yeah, these are her natural garments. I was very excited talking about my favorite rapper at the point, for sure. Red, nice to see ya. The earlier times are doing you well. Can we crowdfund the new mic? I know the exact mic that I want. I know the exact mic that, yo, that thing. It was perfect. I love that damn mic. It was a Tonor, just like this brand, but this is like the cheapest mic that the brand offers. I was like, you know what? Brand loyalty, okay? Brand loyalty. Fuck. Brand loyalty. I'm big on brand loyalty. I see a Brandy Hornbeck. Is that everyone? Oh my god, my fucking eye. Is that everyone? Is that everyone? Is that everyone? Is that everyone? Oh! I don't read chat in the beginning. That's what makes it funny. Rakshi shit. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm slow. I don't read chat in the beginning. That's what made that so funny. No. If I had read it, it wouldn't have been as funny. Nope. You need moments like that. I needed that embarrassment. Yep. I needed that. I don't give a fuck. I needed it. I don't care. Sometimes you gotta get embarrassed. Sometimes you gotta get embarrassed. Sometimes you gotta make a fool of yourself. If you don't believe me, sometimes you have to get embarrassed. Look at my entire digital footprint. Welcome to Broadcast Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple, your host, Smoke. And today, I chose to dress well. First of all, I'm making fun of deadbeat parents because I don't know, bro. I be feeling superior to these deadbeat parents, bro. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas is fucking up. When you do your job right, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you do your job right, you look at people that don't do it right, and you're like, ooh, you're a fucking loser. I don't care. I fucking said it. What am I supposed to do? Cry and lie about it? No. When I see someone who's fucking up on the job that I have to do on a daily basis, and sometimes have to be the only logical one to do it, no. My titties are practically out. No, the fuck they're not. They always are. The fuck kind of comment is that? Your titties are practically out. When is my chest not out? That's totally not. What the fuck? Wow, that's so rude. Anyways, no, yo, do you think there's like a genre of people that you think there's a genre of people that watch the Brazilian Jenkins and go, they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. My titties are not. You think that this fabric is my skin? That's fabric, you racist. I'm not the same color as that. I'm not the same color. Bro, that's not my skin, dude. That's not my skin, you racist fuck. No, that's crazy, bro. No, that's not my skin. Anyways, so I like a lot of things in my wardrobe, not a lot, maybe like 4 things. I took this from 3 things. I took this from my mom, like years ago. I took this from her. No, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. I'm like 18 different colors. It's fine. It's fine. No. I'm like 18 different shades of brown. It's all right. Don't feel bad. I liberated this shirt from my mom because Shorty lost her ability to dress. So I was like, nah, I gotta take this, one of the other shirts. I was about to go shopping in her closet. Swear to God. And she lost mad weight, so she got all of the blouses, and she was a fat fuck. Yo. Stony Sunny, welcome to Broadcast Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple, your host, Smoke. And today, we're hoping that you get better while we make fun of the Brazilian Jenkins, and I tell funny stories. That's how it goes all the time. We need to call Turtle Island so you don't get voted off. Who's gonna vote me off? They don't know me. Even then, I'll still get the attention. But I have to focus on my own show right now. I do. I understand that. Please, everyone, call and vote on Stony Island. Stony Island. Turtle Island. Yes, please. But I still have to culminate my own fan base. I still have to do that. That's important just right now. I need it. Listen, right, the shirts, right? My mom used to dress just like I do now. But I will say I do appreciate all the effort that people have been putting into keeping me on the island. That's very kind of you. And people have been coming by and commenting and saying they like the videos. And I love it. Thank you so much. But I do. I love your shirt. Thank you. I'll get into that in just a second. Well, I'll get into that right now. My mom used to dress just like I do. I mean, I guess I dress like she used to. You know what I'm trying to say. I was wondering why I like dressing like this so much. It's because of her. It's because of her. I didn't know why I liked it, and that's why she never said anything about it. She never said a word about my wardrobe because it was basically just like hers at my age. So what the fuck is she gonna say? Like, what can you say? No, I don't want my son dressing exactly like my androgynous fucking bisexual ass used to in the 80s. No, I don't want my son dressing exactly how I used to and looking good while doing it. What the fuck? Shut up. Come on. Come on. So, I want to explain this, right? There's not much really to explain here. I'm dressed like I own a voodoo shop in the 90s. I don't think I have to explain why it made sense for me to put this thing that looks like an ancient bad luck charm on an actual gold necklace that was sent to me by a very loving supporter who wanted to see me wear necklaces under my shirt, under my blouses, not shirts, blouses. So it made sense that why would I not put the demonic thing on the gold necklace? Why would I not do that? That doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. I'm dressed like I own a voodoo shop in a 90s movie. Joseph and Diamond, welcome to Burgos Radio. I'm your host Pineapple, your host of Most Smoke, and today I have the most themed outfits. I'm going to put a curse on all of you. Curse him, come on. Curse him, come on. Curse him, come on. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. He literally said no. But I noticed that he was lonely as fuck on the mic arm, which I'm probably never gonna use. Why the fuck did it take me so long to read? I got an email saying he was banned. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Joseph Zeke, bro, I'm right here, dog. Also, if you would like, oh, shit, yo, people are coming back. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is fucking great. Joseph, I'm right here, dog. I didn't go nowhere. You can't stop me. I'm literally like worse than, I can't make that joke. I can't make that joke for real. I'm like worse than, I'm worse than America. You can't stop me. You can't stop me, bro. I'm worse than America. Okay? You give me famine, I'll make everybody fat. Okay, the Great Depression, 80s snack boom. How about that? What the actual fuck happened? Let me tell you about me having a very I don't want to use the M word. I was having a fun time saying words I shouldn't have said on videos. And Leland did not ever stop me. Listen, Leland, if you're watching this, you didn't stop shit, okay? I'll remind you every day. You didn't stop anything. YouTube let me say whatever I wanted about you. You know why? Because I know you're a pedophile. I know you can't do shit about it, okay? Will Kelly, I don't want no smoke with you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. Will Kelly is a 600-pound morbidly obese TikToker who I made a joke about him whacking it with fried chicken grease when he already said it. And YouTube was like, hey, bro, you can't say that. And then I made a joke about him taking diabetes medication. And then they said, yo, you're out of here. So Leland, I got away with calling him a pedophile. I got away with calling him the N-word. I got away with calling him tons of horrible shit. Tons of horrible things for months. I will say whatever I want about Leland Brown Jr. You are a pedophile. You are a groomer. You are a pedophile. You are an awful person. You're a deadbeat father. I hope you have a wonderful time in prison. I swear to God, I hope you do. But Will Kelly, I love you, dog. I love you. I love all 600 pounds of you, even though you don't love yourself, clearly, because look at you. But I love you, dog. I don't want no problems with you. I don't. I don't. Leland, fuck you. But, Will Kelly, I want no problems with you. None. And now my live streams have gotten stranger because I moved from just being in the corner of a room where I was like not wanted in the home, even though I was like living there, like actually living there. You know, I escaped homelessness and got there with someone who did not want me there. But now I live by myself and I can just wander around and be weird all stream. This is my kitchen. So you in the new place yet or what? Yeah. You think I'd be streaming in the kitchen if I was still in that dark ass corner? No, this is my shit. I have a bus sign on my sink. It's my shit. Come on. I decorated this place like oh, I already said, I think I don't know if I said Sarah, welcome to Brookhouse Radio. I'm Rose Pineapple Host Smoke. Welcome back to Brookhouse Radio. You guys have been here before. Yes, 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 yes. This is wonderful. Also, I like having a small stage to walk around with. I have a table right here with all my things. I think this calls for a dab. Does it not? Does this call for a dab? I think it does, right? Also, if you'd like to become a member in a much more direct way to me, you can go to the link at buymeacoffee/pineapple. That is direct support and funding to the channel, aka keeping the lights on, keeping me housed right now, because with my channel being taken was my main source of income being taken, because I'm a bipolar bastard who decided to quit his job to pursue YouTube in such a small jump up. But my numbers were fucking crazy, bro. That channel was getting crazy reach for like the number of subscribers I was getting. I can just say that, right? Like, that engagement was nuts. That's what I missed the most, watching them numbers just turn. That was one of my favorite things. I can't even lie to you about it. Okay. What are we dabbing? I want to dab fruit punch. I do, just because of the way it sounds. But yes, in all honesty, I should have been using Buy Me a Coffee before, when I had like a bigger audience, but I didn't know about it. You know, I was just doing YouTube memberships. But the split on YouTube is absurd. Absolutely absurd. I'm looking for all my stuff. Absolutely absurd. By the way, every day I come on here, right? I always think that I have nothing to say. Just so you guys are aware of that. Sometimes I have panic attacks before I come on here. Sometimes I have like just terrible moments. Just I don't know what to do, freaking out, crying. And then I come on here and everything's fine. Not panic attacks about this, but like, you know, artist panic attacks, okay? You just get worried about, is this gonna work? Am I wasting my time? Streaming's never a waste of time. But I mean just art in general, like the stuff I do. But once again, I've been doing it with like so little to no result for a long time that seeing little result is everything. Seeing little result is absolutely everything. I love that I can do that while holding a microphone. So if I ever want to do like on stage shit, I know that I can load a dab with one hand. I can load a dab with one hand. I know I can. But I did the whole thing holding the microphone. Y'all saw that? I ain't even show y'all nothing. I ain't even show y'all nothing. You want some? You want some? Do you want some? Yes or no? Now he's worried about fucking parental court. Like they might drug test me. Okay, yeah, but you do space drugs. What the fuck is weed gonna do? What the hell? I saw him eating like a fish bone the other day, and it was a weird color. And I asked him like, why are you eating a fish bone? He's like, gets me high. Like, what the fuck do y'all be doing out there? Like, what do y'all do out there as to where a fish bone is getting you smacked, bro? Like, what type of shit? Yeah, right? Okay, it's about to get real hot in here. Oh my god. Oh, it got instantly foggy in this bitch. Oh my god, it instantly got foggy in this bitch. That is not a trick of the light. That is a light pointing and showing everything that's in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo. I love this shit. I'd rather take that cough than a cough that lasts like 30 minutes like how I used to have. You know why that is? I started to turn my dab rig up. Why did no one tell me that hotter dabs make you cough more in the moment but less overall? Why did no one tell me that? Y'all be getting high as hell in these comments. And I'm constantly telling you, oh yeah, I love low temps because they save my lungs. No, them low temps was destroying my shit. That cough felt great. That cough felt great. See, okay. Smokers and asthmatics, y'all niggas know, right? Y'all niggas know. Smokers and asthmatics. There's two types of coughs. There's the cough where you know you're not really hitting the bottom of the lung. It's like, it's really shallow. You're not really doing shit. It's just irritation. And then you got the good coughs. You got good coughs that like, you could feel like, you know, mucus break up, or you could really hit the bottom of your lung and get all like the force out. There are two different types of coughs. That was a good one. If you don't know the different types of cough, bro, you really be putting shit in your lungs. It's probably not that good to be putting that much shit in your lungs for real. Like my family always told me, the only thing that's supposed to go in your lungs, pineapple, is air. And your medicine. Shut up, you old fucks. I call them old like they didn't teach me how to be old. Like they didn't teach me how to be old. But this necklace just kind of makes sense. I was thinking about it again. And Nilla song. These are the things that I do with like no one's watching. She felt left out. She felt left out. Okay? I couldn't think of a better use of jewelry, if I'm being honest. Chain's real, I don't give a shit what's clipped to it. That's what matters to me. Like in like the long run, like big circle of things. My dad always said, if you don't cough, you don't get off. I hated that notion, but with me, I have to cough. Like, not have to, but I already have like restricted airways, right? So if I try to like hold in smoke too long, like, no. Like now, I feel great. Okay, the nipples did slip out that time. But I feel much less like irritation in my lungs because the dab wasn't at... This is embarrassing. The dab wasn't at like 430. 430 is really low, okay? I was basically getting a bunch of like concentrate in my fucking lungs. Like, yo, 430 is so low. Like, 430 is so low. But I was going after flavor. Like, I like flavor, right? 430 is so low. I bumped to the 500. I was like, yeah, that's it. The solution was to take hotter dabs with jars that weren't in the fridge. I was just doing everything cold. The jars were right in the fridge. You take them straight out, use them. And I used to, you know, use very low temps. I was just begging for some sort of lung issue. I was just begging for a lung issue, bro. Like, who did I think I was? Iceman? Like, what? Also, that's another thing I'll tell you about concentrates. You don't understand how important Q-tips are. Thank you, Sonny. You voted to keep me on the island. Thank you. Thank you. I think, like, well, at least I thought I'd be safe for a little bit on there because no one really knows who the hell I am. That helps. That helps. I feel like no one really like gives a shit about me over there. My audience does not reach that. My audience, which is like good though, because when people see me, I'm like, oh, I like him. Keep him on. Ah. Because how do you see my stream and just go, I hate this? You know who does that? Leland. Hi, Leland. How you doing? I can't wait to see what he posts, which he never will. His world's crumbling, and I love to see it. That's what I like championed for a long time. This jazz really carries things along for me. I think that will always help. Maybe that's why I like kept it around for so long. Same track all the time. When I moved into my really shitty place, this was one of the only things I had downloaded. A customer called me a senior citizen. Yo. That's not funny. That's extremely insulting and rude. I'd be overly pissed. Yeah, I'd be mad as fuck. What? I'd be mad as hell. Oh, and it was a... I was gonna make a joke, but like, I didn't want anyone to take it the wrong way. I was gonna say, aren't women the worst? Damn that goddamn bitch for saying that. Women are the worst! As soon as I said that, 2 people came in. Yo, come on, stop. Why does that happen? When I say bad shit, people come in. Immediately, as soon as I say something bad, the view count goes up. You remember when yeah, women suck, bro. What do you mean? Men are clearly... Nah, I can't even fucking say that shit, because that's like an actual genre of YouTube. Like, men are clearly superior. Bro, I can't even joke like that, because niggas really say that type of shit on here. I can't even joke like that. I can't even make that... No, because people really say that type of shit. I'll get categorized real fast. I don't want that. No, I don't want that, bro. That's not who I am. That's not what we do here. No. I dress like a bisexual woman from 1994. I don't want those problems, okay? Ain't that crazy? I can literally pinpoint my exact style of dress now. I dress like a bisexual woman from 1994. That's what it is. That's what it is. It took me so long. Oh my God. That woman is my mom. That's what I'm talking about. That's the. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Look at all the fits that I've showed you guys. Look at all the outfits I've showed you guys. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I am. I do not. Thomas, welcome to Breakhouse Radio. I'm your host, Planet Apple, your host, Mo Smoke, and today I think I'm cracking a lot of jokes on myself. Also, I love to see that the numbers are this good with no Leland branding whatsoever. This is pretty consistent, and we're only an hour in. Let's see how far we can push it. Let's see how far we can push it. I think you guys are starting to get the point. It doesn't matter what the hell I talk about, you will be entertained. Everyone here already knows that, but for the first hour, this steady of a number, I'll see how far, because I am an hour late. That's my fault. So I'm gonna try and give you guys minimum 3 today, because I had something that I wanted to talk about. But I wanted to like watch it on a day when I can actually like sit and watch, because I'm not gonna stand up for that entire like reaction. That's gonna be like a 3-4 hour stream by itself on that one topic. The EDP documentary I dropped, I watched part of it falling asleep, watched more of it while awake. Yo, he still, even while taking massive amounts of accountability, he still didn't take the right kind of accountability. And I don't know if anybody caught it, but once again, I pay way too much attention to words. And of course I was gonna watch it, right? Of course I was gonna watch it. But there's certain shit, I'm gonna have to skip certain scenes entirely. Like I'm not listening to that shit again. Like for myself, fuck the audience, right? Not being funny, but like fuck, I'm not listening to that shit for myself, bro. Like bro, I'm not listening to that shit again for my own mental health. I'm gonna skip certain things. I'm gonna have to like exactly know with markers on my computer. Skip. I'm just not hearing that again. I'm not doing it. I don't want anyone else to do it, anyone else to hear it, right? But for me personally, I'm just not doing it. No, I'm not. I know exactly when I'm gonna skip, because I'm listening to it and it's just getting worse and more vulgar, and I understand that directing style. I understand that editing style. Okay, I understand it. Trust me, I understand. You're laying on everything in the very beginning. You put his worst, most vulgar clips to really hook the audience in, so then you could lay the details in super smooth. I get it. I get it. I understand. Watching this, I was watching it for the editing the first time, honestly. The editing was amazing. The editing was great. It played him out to be a complete and utter fucking villain, which he is, right? God damn it, he is. But he didn't take the right accountability. Didn't. He still said, I did it because I was lonely. He didn't say I did it because I have a problem. He didn't say I did it because I'm clearly a goddamn toucher. I'm clearly a fucking pedophile. He said, and I quote, I just wanted some sort of interaction or communication. You did it because you're a pedophile. Like, that's what I was waiting to hear, and I never heard it. Like, I just never heard that. I was just waiting. He never said I did it because I'm sick. I did it because once they play the sick card, then they're right? Like, you mentally are like deficient up there. You are insufficient in the brain. If that, you know what I mean? Like, that is a sickness that will plague you and hopefully kill you. But He never played that card. He never played the sick card. He never played the, like... He just said that he did it because he was lonely. Which... like, that's like the hardest out that you could take. He had an AI girlfriend and pretended to be 16 with it. Yeah. But he did it because he was lonely, right? Not because you have a clear problem. Not because you are a pedophile. Like, no. It's because you were lonely. It's because you need interaction, right? You need interaction. Right. You can watch his videos and see that he has absolutely no remorse for anything. Nothing. Oh, I see two people coming off. KSR1, welcome to, and Butter Nugget, welcome to Burgos Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple, your host, the most smoke, and today I have the most critique on the Resilient Jenkins, but I hope that we all are ready to watch the EDP documentary with tons of pausing later on in the week, at some point, later on in the week. No time, not no time soon, but not today. Not today. But we will watch it. That's gonna be like 4 hours solid on that one topic. So I'm gonna do probably 20 minutes of talking, and then we're just gonna dive straight into it. It's a hard watch, bro. It's a hard watch, and they're using the exact text logs that he was sending back and forth. It's almost an impossible watch. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's you know what's funny? My cat is named Samantha Jenkins. Jenkins just got a connotation to it. Listen, these Jenkins are terrible. They are neglectful to their children. That's not like Obama. You know, Obama has a little dry sitcom show now. That nigga Obama has a show, dog. Funny as hell. Little dry back and forth joint, you know? I like it. Also, I spent like 2 hours the other day doing different color Ray Rays. If you don't know who Ray Ray is, it's the radio that that is my best idea for branding that I could think of, and he usually only came in one color, but I spent way too much time on my editing program, and I just kind of made him a bunch of different things. Like I love him to death. But that all goes along with the merch drop that I'm excited for. I cannot wait. Yeah, new Ray Ray colors. This is one that I love a lot. Yeah. They're a black and white and gray one. They're not regular color schemes at all. They're very why is that so big? Whatever, close enough. That's crazy. That's a hilarious. That's a joke waiting to happen. This is probably one of my favorite ones, simply because it just looks so different. I didn't realize how good this design translated to various colors. This design translates very well to so many different color combinations. So many. I spent hours. There's gonna be solid colored ones where it's just, you know, no lining, no nothing. And those are gonna be on the fronts of shit. Oh, I have so many things coming out. Hopefully by this Friday. I want to do posters soon. So you'll be able to get your not wanted posters, the High Pine Society not wanted posters. You guys remember those? I'll show you. You'll be able to get your not wanted posters. I have ideas that finally came to fruition that were jokes. Please, a black and gray and white one. Gotcha. That would be easy as hell. No problem. They will all be available as stickers. All Ray Ray designs will be available as stickers, and they will be on the front pieces of shirts and hoodies, where the designs correlate with the color scheme. I'm working overtime here when it comes to this shit. I promise. I'm not lazy about it. I swear I'm not. Don't tempt me to get a Ray Ray tattoo now with new fun colors. I have so much to. That'd be fucking insane. That'd be fucking insane. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Like in like a no way. I have an entire catalog of different colors that would that are going to work very well as stickers. But it would be fun. I still have to get my pineapple tattoo, damn it. Supposed to do that. Alright, where are my graphics? Where are my graphics? It would look dope as fuck. It would be fun. I know. I need to get my pineapple tattoo. I don't have any tattoos, you guys. That's the joke. I have no tattoos. I have no tattoos. I have never had anything pierced. I'm afraid of needles. I'm terrified of needles because of trauma from like sharp shit. But I just don't like. Yeah, I've never even thought about getting a tattoo. Never once in my life. Never once have I thought about getting a tattoo. What am I looking for? Where's the poster? I had the poster. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. I'm slow. I'm thinking, oh, I forgot it. I lost it. No, I keep all my graphics in one place. Boom! You can get your not wanted posters. Hmm? You're gonna be able to get your Ray Ray stickers. I'm so excited. You guys have no clue. So excited. You even 2011 Ashy, yes. Yes. That was one of the best ideas I've ever had. There's another idea that just came to fruition that's gonna have like its own. Oh, wait, I have fun stuff coming out. I have social commentary things coming out. Do y'all wanna wear clothes that have commentary on social issues that I enjoy? Because I have a few of them. I have one that I have for sure had to do research on. Actual research. Another one that is pretty much a concept of how easy things were to get at some point. Anyways, yes, I have a lot of different things coming out very soon, and this isn't as long as it looks good, it does. I wouldn't put out things that are good. I'm showing you that. Listen, I wouldn't put out something if I wasn't like, come on, come on. That just hurts my feelings. I just hurt, not red. Kentucky, I just hurt my feelings. As long as it looks good. Come on, Kentucky, you think I can't do that? Come on. No, I'm experimenting with different colored things because gone are the times where you can just put out a black shirt with a picture on the back, and it's like, yeah, this is my brand. I'm like, well, it kind of fucking sucks. Like, it's boring. You literally just took like a picture and slapped it on there. You didn't put any thought on it. I have one that's clearly like an obvious like grab, but I don't know. It was meant to be like obnoxious, and that's been sitting there for a while. And that's like a first draft of things that yeah. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. I'm proud of that. But I want the live on a shirt. I also want the 9 p.m. nightly as well. But I feel like that would work better as a Nah, I don't know. I gotta work on more posters. Because I have like 2 poster ideas. Right? I have like 2 poster ideas. But I want to do more. Because these 2, one is just a really long design that's gonna get chopped up for stickers and hoodies, blah blah blah. I'm sorry. I like to fill you guys in without giving you any real details. I can tell you about things that are in my head all day, and then when I release them, I'm like, oh, this is what you meant. Yeah, this is what I meant. This is what I do. Thank you all for caring. I like what you put up when you had pause the stream for a second. It's a fun graphic for sure. The news thing, yo. Okay. When I say that my brain just fires shit off live on a shirt, you think the live shit will be cool? Do you think the live shit, like, Butternut, you think the shit with me leaning in, like with the live magnet, like what that is, you think that would be cool? I'm in the market for YouTube merch. What money, right? This merch is affordable. This merch is actually like tasteful and nice. When I say tasteful, I feel like a lot of, you ever noticed that merch is either people's like name just spread everywhere, or their name and face? You ever get someone's merch and it's literally just like their face with like their, you know, like their font with their That's weird. I don't want my face anywhere near this shit. I don't want anyone to, my South Park face, yeah, sure, cool. I'll put my South Park character anywhere, because that nigga just pops in. He's like, you seeing this shit? That's his whole thing. Like, he pops in, he's gonna, oh my God, you know? But my face, some people be wilding and I can't wear it to work. Exactly. Yeah, can't do that. No. I mean, some of my stuff, the one thing that Butter Nugget just designed for me, you definitely can't wear that at work. That is not a question. You cannot wear that at work. Some other stuff, yes. The social commentary things, yes. But some stuff you just can't. The comedy stuff, the stuff I think about at 3 a.m. that gets made, you can't wear that. No. Butter Nugget, please back me up on this. Tell him he can't wear the new shit to work. Tell him that's just not gonna work. Tell him that's not gonna work. Unless you work at a very lenient place. Then it might. Yeah, but I don't want to like put my face on something. It's like, ah. Oh, when you work with kids? Oh, hell no. Fuck that. That's not happening. No, not happening. Certain things, yes. Certain things. I gotta work on more friendly stuff. Oh yeah, cause a lot of the emblems on the front are gonna be like blank colors. You can definitely wear that. It's just like a, yeah. It's just an emblem. Yes. I have a shirt that says, "Stress makes you ugly," because it does. Stress makes you ugly. That, I feel like people are not gonna like that, but it's the truth. Stress does make you ugly. Stress wears you the fuck out. What am I supposed to do? It's the truth. Stress makes you fucking ugly. I'm really leaning into the VHS tape thing. Yes, hashtag stress makes you ugly. Thank you. Yes. I'm always leaning into the VHS tape aesthetic, or DVD menu VHS tape, as well as South Park. That's my wraparound of interest, as well, as long as when it comes to art. That cortisol will fuck you up, bro. So, damn. Before the internet started saying that word, my mom told me that she gets cortisol backups because of her brain. Like the shit that went on with her brain. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. You're just saying things that doesn't make sense. And then all this shit about cortisol, I'm like, oh, that bitch was nuts. She really had backups of this stuff? Damn, no wonder you was fucking me up, huh? Anyways, I don't want my face anywhere near this merch. Nowhere near it. My influence is for sure all over this stuff. No pause, all go. I want a no pause, all go hoodie coming out. I want one. Did you like my graphics I made for Writer's Room? Yes. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I want to do a Writer's Room as well. I want to do that like very soon. But I want to build more of an audience before diving back into it. Because I know that the Writer's Room will be a bigger hit if we build audience beforehand. The Writer's Room will be such a big hit because people love to stick around, they love to talk, they love to do the thing, right? I want one of your South Park, but it says listen. Listen. I say that a lot. Okay, that goes back to branding. Brandy brought me back to branding. Right? I'm so okay with looking nuts on here. Like, once again, I look like a 90s voodoo man. I usually dress in old women's clothing, okay? I'm fine with that. I understand how I'm presenting myself to the internet. When people swipe and they go up, they see the titles, right? They see they either see the glitchy shit or the sparkly shit. Now they see nothing. Do people like the nothing? The numbers are showing that people like the nothing. The numbers are showing that people like the nothing. So do I have to put nothing on the screen? Is that what's drawing the peoples in for real? The nothing? I mean, nothing on like the blank screen. Is that what the people like? I'll do it. I don't give a shit. I'll take all those graphics away. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'll leave the one. The one is the one where it shows where I can get support. So I'll leave that. If y'all don't mind that, I'll leave that. I'll leave that one. I'll leave that. I'll leave that. This is my job. I literally need to leave that. Okay. But branding is so important. Like, I can't stop the blouse shit now. The nothingness experience. This is blank as fuck, isn't it? Like, this is empty screen. I'm not used to this. But I can't stop the blouse thing. I have to bring back the blankets. I have to bring back the blankets. I have to. Can't stop the blouse thing. South Park character, that's becoming synonymous. I'm fine with how I'm branding myself. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm fine with it. Like, I'm so fine with it. A guy who dabs and wears open shirts. Any art in the kitchen? Yes. Yep. Come on, withdrawal painting. You can all guess exactly what's happening in this. I don't have to explain anything. I don't have to explain any of that. I don't have any other art. Oh wait, I just lied. So, my mom's friend is old as fuck. She helped raise my mom, and now, they became friends. I got in trouble for saying that KFC wasn't real chicken in front of her, and she got pissed. My mom got pissed that I said it in front of her friend. Her friend didn't care. She kept eating. I was like, it's just not real. She said, I don't care, and kept eating. Mom got pissed at me because my mom always got pissed at me and beat my ass. So when this old lady was starting to lose her fucking mind, I got access to one of her storage units that had just a bunch of old shit in it. When I say got access, I mean the old lady said you can have whatever you want in here. I'm not gonna need it. She knew her mind was going. She knew it. She got rid of all her shit. No, she knew exactly what the fuck was happening. She wasn't stupid. Anyways, I got this. It's a giant vintage painting that I don't know what to do with. Like, I'm gonna keep it. It's not going anywhere. I have a giant art collection. Yeah. Clearly old as fuck, right? Clearly old as hell. Clearly old as hell. Big ass frame, all of it. So this sits in my kitchen. Any other art in here? No. I have a changeable frame for my kids' shit that I haven't used yet because they haven't wanted to make anything besides cardboard stuff to put on their wall. They're being greedy with the scribbles. I don't like that shit. They're already entering their... Listen, they trying to split the gang up. My kid is trying to split up the art duo. I don't like that, bro. Nigga getting too... Nigga head getting too big for him, bro. I thought you were gonna pull out the Foot Times painting. The Foot Times painting? Foot Times? Do I have it? What? I feel like I'm missing something there. Good Times. Okay. Oh fuck! Scared the shit out of me. I was gonna say, oh my god, Foot Times. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love it, Harry. Old stuff. With box TV. I feel like box TV picture would on certain. I feel like a box TV's picture on certain games would hit. GTA 5 on an old ass box TV. That would give big retro vibes. Just like the little like lines that would happen every once in a while. Yeah. No art in this bitch. Not much. This isn't serious art. This is not serious art. I don't think so, at least. I do have to decorate this place more though. Like I for real have to decorate this place more. It has to go with my branding. It has to go with my branding. I have to keep that up. I want people to see blouses and go, ah, I know who would wear that. Yeah. That's what I want. Also, the old computer equipment. I need you guys to start being able to see my computer tower to get what I'm saying. Because this bitch looks like I stole it from a school and put a bunch of stickers on it and put lights in it. So I really want you guys to see this shit at some point. I want it to be a part of the visual, but I don't... Because the aesthetic, like the old office or like the old radio, like the retro computer in the station or like in the office, right? That's always cool and dandy, which is why I try to go for microphones that have the look. That's cool and dandy. But I wanna make that more part of the image, more than just the editing. I don't know. Them old Dell Optiplexes go hard for a custom build. Exactly, that's what I have. I have a slim Optiplex. Yes, that's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. That's kind of creepy that you knew that off the bat like that. Wow. That's what I did. I didn't custom build it. Someone on eBay did. Sent it to the crib, and I got it as a gift. This is like I said, it's just a computer that's like had everything ripped out, and bam. That's it. Now I just have like an old ass computer that does everything I need to do. I mean, okay, okay. Let me listen. Okay, it doesn't do everything. It doesn't do everything I needed to do. I have a 1030 in this motherfucker. Okay, that's like saying, hey, you got a lighter, and you bring out, I don't know, matches. You know, like, it will make fire, but nigga, I said, do you have a lighter? I didn't ask for matches. It is the most basic graphics card you can get. I have to be so careful. One time, I plugged in 2 monitors. This shit, like, damn near blew up. This shit damn near blew up, bro. Like, the 2 monitors, I was like, oh, because it just... I was like, oh, oops. And it's not I'm complaining, right? Because it's doing the damn thing. I'm streaming 0 drop frames directly plugged into the Wi-Fi. I'm fine, right? It's a computer. No complaints. No complaints. I can't. But when I started off, like, my first gaming computer was a laptop with a 1050 in it. And that was my dream. I was like, listen, it might get a little hot because it's a thin ass laptop, but it's gonna work. We could stream, we could play GTA, we could write and watch YouTube videos at once. Oh. And that laptop was stolen as fuck. I didn't steal it. Some weird nigga on eBay did. He stole that shit. I don't know how, because he said it's like new. Sent it to me, and it was opened, and it had never been nothing. I'm like, yo, nah, you stole this shit. You stole this motherfucker. I don't care. That was like a $1,000 laptop. I got that shit for $480. Are you fucking kidding me? Steal me another one, please. Please. Oh. That's the first time I ever saw my editing program run like it's supposed to. Now, it'll run fine on a 1030, but on a, like, I feel like that's just below entry. Like, my gaming laptop, when I would edit videos on that bitch, everything would go so smooth. Everything would go so smooth. And once again, I'm not complaining. I know how to finesse this little motherfucker to make it do everything I need to do. Except play, I downloaded Call of Duty. This shit said we are not running that. Like, it didn't even try to play it. It was like, listen, we're just not gonna do it. I kept trying to open the game, and it would just keep loading and loading. I'm like, yo, you're just not in my computer. No. I just took it off there and just kept pushing. I just kept fucking pushing. Fuck it. Another thing I found out: if you have a computer with like a weaker graphics card or one that can't handle a lot, get an external hard drive, put the games on there, and then run it from the external hard drive. You can play any game. I play Red Dead Redemption with no lag. I be popping niggas in the head for 35 cents. What are you talking about? Red Dead Redemption is exactly what I wanted in GTA. What would happen if you took that entire basis and put it with cowboys? That's everything I've ever wanted in a game. And I'm so glad I bought it when I had a way different lifestyle where I could afford a game that was like $70 new. And I bought that game when I had like no gaming computer. I bought that shit because, like, wait, I'm up right now. Let me buy a bunch of shit that I can't use for another year. Oh my God. You can call me stupid. I don't care. That was really smart because I enjoy that game all the time now. Oh, I didn't even have a gaming computer, bro. I could barely edit on my shit. I promise you. I said, man, let me buy GTA. No, I already had GTA. Let me buy fucking Left 4 Dead. Let me buy a Sims pack, and let me get this Red Dead. I don't even know how to play this shit yet. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I needed that. I needed that. 1080. See, give me a 1050 and I'm fine. I don't need to upgrade. I mean, I do want to upgrade because this computer be giving me some problems, but I just might have to, you know, just buy the. I might have to just figure it out and not be a bitch because I'm scared to open up my own computer. I know this thing has like 4 moving parts, old ass thing, right? But I might just have to get the 1050 upgraded myself. I really might have to. But I also want a small PC setup for the kitchen because this computer is supposed to be on that desk, but I'm tired of being against the wall. I'm fucking sick of this shit. And I feel like this is more of a stage. Okay, this is way more of a stage. I feel like I can give an actual show in here, you know? I feel like I'm free flowing. Not so much other times, you know? Not so much. Over there, not so much. For sure, not so much. Hey. Over there, not so much. For sure, not so much. But here, I feel like I can put on a show, go on about my life. I have a PSP that I don't use. Got a customer subscriber to the channel. Oh, we're getting up there in the numbers. I'm glad we are. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That makes me happy that we're spreading the good word of the pine. This is the, I can't even make a joke like that because niggas really do shit like that. So listen, I watch a lot of stuff about cults. Like, that's kind of my thing, right? Everybody has a thing on the internet. Don't bullshit me and pretend like you don't have a thing on the internet. Everybody has a thing on the internet where you just watch that shit all day. It'll be in your headphones. You might have it on the TV. You watch that shit day in and day out. I watch stuff about cults, okay? My mom raised me with, like, cult mindset. I was, like, devoted to her even though she was a fucking idiot. Like cults, right? What I do? I study them now. I study the tactics that they employ. Because then I'm like, damn, my mom fucking did that. Like, my mom like basically like not isolated us from the world, but told us repeatedly. Oh, without saying it directly, I'm sorry. She would mention repeatedly how smart she was, and how we were just as smart now as she was. And then people all over, everywhere we went in the city, would tell, "Oh, your mom's so smart! Oh my God, your mom was so smart! Your mom graduated high school doing this." Okay, and that kept us mentally chained, thinking my mom's the smartest person ever. Oh my God, my mom's the smartest person ever. She rode that to death. She rode that to death. I couldn't even use the word stupid. I couldn't even use the word stupid, bro. I was not allowed to use the word stupid. Dumb, stupid. I also called her unintelligent one day. I thought she was gonna stab me. I knew that was the one thing I knew, because she was so iron-skinned. Because she was a robot. But I knew the one thing that I could say to her that would get a reaction out of her, and you shouldn't do this, right? You shouldn't get reactions out of people. But I would say, like, that was really stupid. Because if I wanted her to feel what I'm saying, I didn't want to get a reaction. I wanted her to feel what I was saying. I said, that was really dumb. You didn't think when you did that. And I've gotten my ass beat for it. I've gotten cussed out, said that nothing I say matters. Like, all types of wild ass shit. But she wanted to keep the illusion that she was just the smartest person on earth. Whole time, I don't think the smartest person on earth would do 95% of the things that woman did. So my sister, right? Huge bitch. When I say huge bitch, I'm not saying emotionally. I'm saying, because me and my sister are like good friends now. I'm saying she's physically a huge bitch. Like, my sister's a large woman. My family doesn't really make small people too much. When I say my family, my mom and dad did not. That's a lie. I'm not big. I'm like 5'8". My sister's huge. My dad was a large man. He was like 6'1", 6'2" at his peak. My mom, 5'10". Me, 5'8". I got my grandfather's genes. I'm short as shit. Don't say there are men shorter than you. Okay, well, I'm short. I'm not tall. No, I'm not. I'm not a large man. No. Well, I'm not muscular. There we go. I'll say that. And she fell into a wall. My sister tripped coming out of the shower or something, or like in the bathroom doing something, and she just fell into the fucking wall. Whole family's uncoordinated as shit. That's why I skated for so long, because I wanted to like get coordination. Because if you don't think you need coordination to stay on a skateboard for hours, you're stupid. And that was my way of like training myself to not be a clumsy piece of shit like the rest of my fucking family. This bitch fell into a wall. Imagine if you just took like a bag of bricks and just smacked it into drywall. What do you think is gonna happen? Or if you cemented a stack of bricks together and then let it fall into drywall. What do you think is going to happen? I'll give you one guess. There was a giant hole in the fucking drywall. Just there. So my sister comes downstairs and says, "Mom, I fell." We call her Mommy. Mommy, I fell into the wall. My mom's like, "What?" She shows her all the shit on her back. She goes, "Oh, okay." That shit sat there for like months. Nothing. And I mentioned, because My sister's cat got in there. So I mentioned maybe we should fix the giant hole in the fucking wall before another cat gets in there, because I have a cat here now. This is when I moved back, right? With a kid as well, newborn kid. I'm like, I don't want, my cat to get into this giant hole in the bathroom. You know what my dumb ass mother did? This was like 3 years ago. This is astounding. She got a large piece of plastic, like, I don't know, like a giant ceiling tile that was just plastic, and taped it over the giant hole. I wish I was kidding. I wish I was joking. My mother was an absolute idiot. I couldn't do anything about it. And this became so apparent when we were supposed to finish the upstairs attic where my room was, right? It's probably why I have terrible asthma, right? I spent so long around open insulation. That's probably what worsened my asthma. Okay, that's probably what worsened my damn asthma. We survived another week on Turtle Island. I didn't think anything would happen. I did not think anything would happen. They don't know me. Is that where you were? Wow, traitor. You went over there and not. Wow, that hurts the feelings. That hurts the feelings of the people. Yeah. Nothing a little tape won't fix. Exactly. Nothing a little tape won't fix. That is what the cheap ass parent thinks constantly. And it's funny you say that nothing tape won't fix, because at one point the plastic tarp was a better idea than putting an actual ceiling in the attic where my room was. Open insulation is not exactly a good thing to keep, keep your asthmatic child around. But why you would think plastic isn't the best idea. I don't know why you would think that, instead of just putting a ceiling up, because why are you putting just like a giant sheet of clear plastic over top? Like, I could just go on and on and on about the ridiculous thing my mother said about her decrepit home and like try to make excuses about why it was decrepit and why I could stay decrepit. I could go on for a long time, like too long of a time. But that kind of leads me into the idea of, damn, an hour and a half. That's an hour and 20. Negligent parent core. I would think that would not be a genre on the internet, but of course, it has to be. I don't know why it would. Oh, I'm sorry, Beely. I did not see you there. I saw you there. I responded to like 3 different of your comments there. Welcome to Broadcast Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple, host of the most smoke, and today I have the most commentary on neglectful parents. If you ever feel like you're not doing enough, just watch a Stephanie Jenkins video. I promise, just watch a Stephanie Jenkins video. You will feel so much better about yourself. I promise. You will feel mounds, leaps, bounds better about yourself. Okay? I feel as if when I say this shouldn't be a genre, why was it ever in the first place? She earned the name Methany for a reason. Of course she's doing more than just weed. You can see it in her face on most of these videos. Oh, I should not be talking about being hungry this early in the stream. No, I need a snack. I'm usually eating during things now. I'm way more comfortable to do that. Way more comfortable to eat. It's that stress too. I mean, she kind of caused all that stress by having that many children and cramming them into a hotel room. Stress making her older and stress making her ugly. The stress makes you ugly merch. Everyone go get the stress makes you ugly merch when it drops. She said it. 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 Also, I'm just kidding, guys. I promise I'm just kidding. Thank you for voting for me on Turtle Island. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't think you guys are traitors. I don't think you guys are traitors. I do not. I do not. Okay, I do not. Starving. Okay, I need to like plan out food better for these things because I just wasn't eating ever during these streams. My stomach used to just like, I don't know. I used to just not get hungry during streams. I used to stream for 5 hours, no food. How does that work? How do you stream for 5 hours with no food? That's just so uncomfortable. Like that's so fucking uncomfortable. I don't know how I did it for so long. Oh, what? No, I wasn't serious. It was jokes. It was jokes. It was jokes. I just had an ice cream sandwich. Damn. I have nothing chocolatey or sweet in this bitch. I have to go grocery shopping. I just had a kid for like going on 5 days straight with no break. Oh, I have to go grocery shopping. That's gonna eat a giant hole in the goddamn pockets, but that's life. Come on, state assistants, come on. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. A stressed out parent because they're doing what they have to do for their child and not keeping them in a 1-bedroom motel for clout. This is why what are you, yo, he's ashamed because he's a deadbeat dad. Look at him. He's ashamed because he's a deadbeat dad. He's ashamed. That's your fucking fault, bitch. You don't have children you can't take care of. Face the music. What do you have to say for yourself? Hey, yo, that's kind of fucking racist. They live here too. Yo, holy shit. You would think a toy that looks like this would be less racist and less awful. Like what are you doing, bro? He looks like a 1940s like caricature of a blackface, and he's, yo, what the fuck? You're a terrible thing. You see why I have to wear him around my neck? It's like he looks like a voodoo toy. You're telling me this doesn't look like a voodoo toy? You're telling me this does not look like a voodoo toy. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's why I love him so much. Nilla, not so much. I mean, I love Nilla, right? But she doesn't look as awful. She doesn't look as like polarizing, you know? Like, someone's gonna find this in like 100 years and really think that this was like a racist toy. They're gonna find like old fucking boxes of these things and be like, oh, this is so bad. Oh my god, we're so woke. It's 100 years later. Shut up, bitch. This is my favorite thing I've ever owned when it comes to stuffed animals. This is my favorite thing because it looks like it shouldn't be a thing. I love the fact that these are just like cheap ass alien Labubus. It's beautiful. Whoever thought to just make a bunch of ugly things, sew them together, and then sell them as stuffed animals in a world where everything is super like, you know, fucking like posh and aesthetically pleasing, you did a good job. You did a good job, I promise. Also, I focus, I'm noticing that I'm focusing a lot more on food relationships. Like, you should always reevaluate your relationship with food during times of stress. And that's something that I have to do quite often. It is a very healthy habit to have. And when you are stressed out, just remember that your eating habits may change, whether they may grow, they may shrink. Just remember to always reevaluate and make sure that you are doing your best to keep your health steady. That's what I'm doing with some of the merch that's coming out. It's very socially, it's very social commentary, and not in a rude way, okay? I'm not talking about that shit in a rude way. That's just fucked up. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But you guys should know by now, minimum by now, right? I can't wait. Where's my graphic? No, what the fuck? I can't go too long without talking about our best friend. Let me get some fucking sandals. Holy shit! One second. I'm scared. Oh, I was blocking her. Shit. I was blocking her. Damn it. It's a different setup. For me, not her. Feels in a tent. She can't really have too many setups. That works. Why is it always to the left? Oh, always. Why is it all the way to the left? I don't like that at all. I need sandals. And here we are. It seems like she uploads every day, and that's good for me. That is perfect for me. She uploads every day. Oh, this is gonna be a great relationship, Maverick Tulip. This is gonna be an amazing relationship, Maverick Tulip. Thomas Lynch, did you just ask if that's her real hair? That might be the most Caucasian thing anyone's asked in the chat in a while. No, that is not her hair. This is a completely different wig than before as well. A completely different wig. So, let's make some dinner. This is our daily watch, okay? We have to see what dog shit she's making. And I want to point out, he's not holding on to her this time. They probably got into some sort of fight, and he's just sort of hovering behind her like the creepy, probably serial killer fuck that he is. Always rocking the wigs. She's always rocking something to hide her true appearance, but then again, she appears like this, so how can you hide this? This wig is off center. That's hilarious. That wig is crazy off center. Who did this to you and why?
I live in the woods with my boyfriend and 5 cats.
He looks like he hurts those cats. He probably does. You can't prove he doesn't. We don't know that he doesn't. That's not, we can't prove that.
Let me show you what we're having for dinner tonight. Got some chicken breast.
Oh, now
garlic butter.
Garlic, it's always garlic butter. Always garlic butter.
Rotisserie chicken seasoning. Onion powder. Old, smoky, and sweet. Saison.
Always garlic butter. Always. What the fuck are you laughing at? What do you find funny? The people in the basement that you have chained up? Watch your mouth. You don't deserve to find things funny. They got 5 cats. I wonder if they eat the litter. Bro, that salmon she cooked and put straight in a pan ain't patted dry. Listen, I was pissed as fuck. She seasons meat in bowls and plastic bags with the moisture and shit. I had to drop gems. I said, why is she not seasoning her meat in the paper bag if she wants to use that much seasoning, if she wants to coat that shit fully? All right? That's how I know she was not raised around a lot of black people.
Pepper and onion blend. Cream of mushroom. Cream of chicken.
See, this doesn't look terrible if anybody else made it. If anybody else made it, I wouldn't be that thrown off about it. But, oh wait, is she seasoning less? Such a hassle cooking in a tent, though. I thought she makes it look easy. She does make it look easy. She does make it look easy. They're plump for tent life. This is why they're plump for tent life, right? Where do you think their money is going? For her, the money is going to food. And that's it. Her drug is food. I don't think they're on drugs. I haven't seen any sign that they're on narcotics. Not one. And that's me, the guy who looks and scans for narcotic use. I have not seen one instance of it. Their drug is food. That's why she's... Why she, like... No, that's why. She spends it on stupid shit. She's slow, not an addict. That's what makes this so interesting to me, right? Because junkies living in the woods, that's normal. Crazy people living in the woods, that's normal. Fucking cheap ass people living in the woods, that's normal. That's fine, right? But the problem is, why is she doing it? Not why is she doing it, but that's not the problem. Here's the problem, I guess. The interesting thing, sorry, there we go. The interesting thing to me would be, the interesting thing to me is more that she's none of those things. She's not, like, you know, too poor. She's not an addict. She's not crazy. She's just lazy and slow. Which makes me think, is she gonna come after me and not come after me because she can't run after me? But is she gonna, like, come into my chat one day under her real username? Because you have to have a burner. If you're gonna talk shit to somebody that's criticizing you, you have to have a burner. I don't think she has a burner. I talk shit about her every single night. Whenever she uploads, I'm talking shit about her. Every single time. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing.
Gonna add some chicken broth.
You lost me.
Oh well.
Oh?
Just let the biscuits cook. Here's our dinner.
That looks like cat food. As soon as you brought out the biscuits, I knew this was all gonna go downhill. I knew this was all gonna go downhill as soon as you brought out the biscuits. Because you don't have an oven. What the fuck were you gonna do with those goddamn biscuits? Oh my goodness gracious. My God. Also, new wig. Can we say anything about the wig? That is a scary sight. Nightmare fuel. No, seriously. Yo, I know she can grow a crazy Rick Ross beard, bro. Look at this. She can grow a crazy... Oh. Homeless 24-year-olds. At 24, I was not in a tent.
Tonight for dinner, we're having chicken bacon ranch pasta. I don't really remember when was the last time we had it.
If you saw her in a grocery store, you'd move out of her way and go, have a good day. Like, is she safe to live on her own? Do we have to call somebody? Like, is this a safe thing for her to just be living on her own like this? Like, I don't think that we need, like, I don't think anybody looking at this the right way. Also, she's speed running diabetes. We all know that, right? She's for sure speed running diabetes. This neck says she's speed running diabetes. It's all scary.
But I know I cook it a lot. I'm gonna take this whole pack of bacon and cut it into pieces.
You don't like life. You don't like life. I'm not gonna hold you. Bacon will smack. Diabetes. On her shoulders too. Doesn't like life. Is this what like being, you know, on the watch looks like, but different? Because my sister was on the watch. My sister was on the watch for a long time. S-Watch? Yeah, I'm not saying that because that's probably gonna get my But my sister was on the S-Watch for a long time. But she wasn't trying to do that with a bunch of food. Two pieces of artillery. Does she boil the bacon? Let's see. Y'all are fucking fun. That's mad bacon. Holy
water
shit.
For my noodles, so I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon. Now that the water's boiling, I'm gonna add my noodles.
This is exactly what I would expect someone with her IQ to do to a shirt. This is what I would expect someone like her to do to a shirt. This is not good. Noodles every time, yeah. She has a starch problem. I can't talk shit because I'm a French fry guy. Yeah. But starch problem.
These were the only noodles I had, so I'm gonna use them.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So that the bacon's done, I'm gonna remove it from the pan. Now I'm gonna add my chicken, onion powder,
Garlic butter?
garlic powder, chicken seasoning, and half of this red seasoning. Smells good already.
Oh yeah, Leland from The Fullestness, the videos that I'm used to making, he boiled bacon. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Or I'm sorry, he took the whole pack of bacon at once. It was kind of disturbing. He wasted half of it. But she has like grandma, big mama energy. But she can't cook, and that's bothering me. She wants to be the grandma, big mama figure, right? Obviously, look at her. But you got to be able to cook for that. Like, you have to be able to cook to do that, and she's not doing that.
I can't smell it yet.
Stand over it.
Could use an extra pinch of salt.
Oh yeah.
I don't want his nasty
Now
ass,
that the
greasy
chicken's
fucking.
done, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the pan. For the sauce, I'm gonna add heavy whipping cream.
All that cream, all that oil, and all of that,
For my
yo.
chicken.
Her inside is screaming. Her intestinal lining is constant. Oh my god!
Cheeses, I have some mozzarella.
Homeless but always eating. It's the same way that people are homeless but always high. This is their drug. This is their thing. This is what keeps them doing it. They love. Like, she doesn't want to ever get a job again. Are you kidding me? She's not getting a fucking job. You're joking, right? She's not getting a job. Never. That's out of the question now. YouTube pays for things for her. That's all that matters.
John. I'm gonna add some extra Parmesan. What? You don't want large cheese?
No, it's okay. No, I was like,
She could be the next top chef. Don't lie like that. That's disgusting.
Now that my cheese is done, I'm gonna dump my noodles in the pan. add in the chicken and the bacon.
I know they doctor hates to see them walk in.
Stir.
Hey, what do you usually eat? Just watch my YouTube. He's like, oh, you're all gonna fucking die.
Here's our dinner. Tonight.
You think that's why they got kicked out of the slow house? No, that's not that. That's a game.
I live in the woods with my...
All right. They're lucky. Damn, I gotta think of something. I'm done with this. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow. That's fine. I'll just have to go get things tomorrow. 'Tis life. Where the fuck are y'all cooking this? That was at the slow house that they were at. She lived in a slow house. Do we have to do another Maverick Tulip history lesson? Like, is that what we have to do here? Are we gonna do a Maverick Tulip history lesson real quick before we go into the Jenkins? Huh? Because I went really far into the history of this insane person, or this very person. My boyfriend has a drinking problem. He has a bad drinking problem. So we are doing a Maverick Tool here, listen. All right. We put on a Professor Pine hat. So, this milk dud person. Do we know where she's located? Not in PA. No, this is Georgia. This milk dud person, I had to say it again because that shit was so funny to me. Lived in a tent at one point after following who? Our best friend Leland, aka the man that I exposed for being a tent scamming pedophile who wanted to start a tent movement where you quit your job, live in the woods, and pay no rent and make YouTube videos about it. So, what happened? You'd think, who would just quit their job? Who would just do that? Who would just up and go, fuck it, I'm gonna live in the woods and not pay rent? You'd have to be an idiot to do that. You'd probably have to be actually slow to do that, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Sorry, I just moved my fridge by accident. You would have to be slow to do that, you're right. But we're lucky that she actually is. That's right. Someone followed that blueprint of don't pay rent, live in the woods, scam YouTube. Except she's too dumb to scam YouTube. When she tried to scam them, when she tried to scam her followers, everyone called her out for it. She's too dumb to do it. It's pretty funny to see someone who's too stupid to scam their followers. It's hilarious. Not too much morals. Not like they care too much. She's too damn dumb to do it. She actually looks like she needs a hug. Sorry, YouTube AI will fuck you if you say certain things. I like the newscaster wig. That's my favorite wig. The newscaster wig. This is my favorite one. She looks very close to a normal person. Very close to a normal person. Very close, but you can't fool me. I know a fucking skinwalker when I see one, okay? Can't fool me, damn it. It's either her face or food. Oh, what the fuck is this? Lifeless eyes and an assortment of wigs. Clean my tent with me. Let's start from the fucking beginning. The hell is this? That's a wild thing to see. Also, the fucking wings. Forgot about the wings. Forgot about the fucking wings. Damn, that's a lot of wigs, bro. Also, you want to tell me this person is not slow, staring right into the fucking camera like this? Duh, I make the money. Duh, I make the money. I make the food and the money. Wig, money, food. All I think about. You can't disguise stupidity. No, you can't, bro. It's right there. Fuck, this is mad funny. Damn it. Okay, let's go to their videos. Let's go to their videos. Her alcoholic ass boyfriend chugging a bottle of cheap grocery store wine. That shit was jokes. And her video is the same thing. Yo, I thought this was a fucking pregnancy test at first. I was gonna say, oh my God. My brain jumped to the worst possible scenario. Where's the place she moved into? In a hotel. She has almost 47K. She has 54K. She has 54K subs. She gained like 5,000 in the past couple weeks. We moved to a new hotel. Yeah. Yeah. We moved again. Here's why. Where's the slow house? I moved again. Yeah, she went from a assisted living home, essentially. I think it was an assisted living home. Not really assisted living, but like, you probably had to have a caseworker to live there. If we can just put it out there, right? She went from living in a tent to living in a hotel, and then she said, we're just gonna rent rooms in a place. But look at this. Are you telling me that this person wasn't in a slow home? You know what we say about people like that? Brick brain. Straight brick brain. She said, I'm gonna live in a hotel to save rent or to save money. Now I'm gonna live in a place where I can call home. All right, fuck it. I wanna go back to the tent. This is hard. Brick brain. Straight fucking brick brain. Brick. She eats bricks too. Look at these teeth. Listen, I'm fucking sick of this shit. Look at these fucking teeth, bro. She be munching on bricks. Munching on straight concrete. Type shit, bro. Munching on straight fucking bricks. Look at these chompers. Look, are you serious?
Hey, besties.
I'm not your best friend. I actually hate everything you have going on. You're scamming
The
your
gift note
followers.
says, enjoy your gift, bestie, from Diana. Oh my God, I finally got one of those heart spatulas. I love it.
Oh, I'm in the middle.
So cute. Okay, here's the next one.
Her cat had kittens. What?
This is also
Look at
from
this lazy
Diana.
motherfucker in the back. He don't do nothing. He's not contributing to the channel at all. If you're with somebody and they have a YouTube channel, you are now working with them, whether you know it or not. You gotta help. Listen, we gotta make the dream work. Fuck you doing? He laying there doing nothing. I love to watch people open them like that. Nah. Fucking weird. She doesn't know what people want to see. I'm convinced that her whole fan base is just people making fun of her and she doesn't know. I want to see her in the slow house. We moved to a new hotel. You don't need to be drinking this. I'm thinking about going back to the tent. This is the serious thing.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. It is currently 7:53 in the morning. We're getting ready to let the babies out and play. We have to clean their litter boxes and get their food and stuff together first. And then my boyfriend's gonna go get us some breakfast. We decided to get breakfast sandwiches from Kroger. Definitely gonna spoil my babies because they definitely deserve it. I just want you guys to see how crazy they are. Hey girl.
You don't have to have 5 cats. What do you think the Look at these motherfuckers, bro! You know they all stink.
Oh my goodness, guys.
You know they all stink. Every one of those cats fucking stinks.
You guys didn't know this, but the place that I moved in have roaches, and the roaches are really bad to the point where the place has to be bombed. So
The problem is mostly in the kitchen. Mostly? problem is mostly in the kitchen? You thought that was gonna make you seem less gross. You thought that was gonna work. You thought that was gonna work, and your fans were gonna be like, "Oh, it's just mostly in the kitchen. Fuck it." You are disgusting, Maverick Tulip. You are. I know that you probably radiate poison when you release flatulence, and I'm terrified for anything that has to be within a 4-foot radius of you after you make one of your horrible meals.
Currently moving everything out and covering it. My stuff outside. My cats are outside, and we're just gonna go ahead and get this over with. It's been officially 2 hours, and
look at this.
no...
This is a slow house. Look. Look at this shit. This is a facility. This is a fucking facility. Are you serious? Or if she had to sign in. That's not a regular crib, bro. And she tried to convince people that this is a regular crib. Bro, you were living in an assisted home. Look. Look at the little chart. Like, come on.
There's no sign of bombing here in the kitchen. We sat outside for 2 hours, and nothing has been done in here. Hey besties. For one, I hope you guys can hear me well. I'm sitting outside and I'm like right next to a road, so there's gonna be cars going by. There has been a lot going on. There has been a lot that has happened. And as you can see from the title of the video, we've been talking about possibly going back outside. Now, the reasons why...
How do you think they're gonna handle the snow? How do you think they're gonna handle the snow? I would like some honest opinions here. You think they're gonna hotel it for the winter? I mean, no wait, they're in Georgia. Fuck, my bad. They're in the South. They're in the South. Fuck it, they're in the South. They're in the South. They're in the South. I'm slow. They're in the South. They're in the South. They're in the South. They're in the South. Never mind. It will survive it probably. It will survive it well. It will survive it well.
There's a few different reasons. I kind of don't want to get into it just yet, but
because someone was stealing her ice cream. That was the biggest point that she made. Someone was stealing her ice cream, so she didn't want to live there anymore. Are you telling me that's not like a special home? You're telling me that someone stealing your fucking ice cream isn't a complaint that a special person would have? She didn't say they're stealing my food. That's very specific. It's not. No, listen. A halfway house will be for criminals and shit. This is a slow house. This is a fucking slow house. I feel bad saying that, but I don't know because I don't want to call it assisted living. Is that what it'd be called? But assisted living is for older niggas and for people who like she can live. She just wants to crash somewhere where there are probably people slower than her. I'm saying this as a mentally ill man who probably would have to live in a home like that if my disorder got bad. Yeah. I am living the exact way a doctor would tell me to never live. I have a job in entertainment that relies on numbers. I'm just going through life, no medication, no sedatives, no nothing, which can get quite, up and down sometimes. So I'm living exactly how no doctor would want me to. Like how no doc. So if I got too bad off, like at one point I couldn't read street signs, and like I was losing my mind, growling at shit, like growling at walls and whatnot. Yeah, I lost it. It's like a solid like day. I lost my mind. And if that had continued, I'd probably have to be in a facility like this. So that's how I know this is a slow house. I would have had to be in a slow house. Not almost in one. I'm not gonna say I was almost in one, but I would have had to be one. I had to be in one if my shit got worse. Bipolar disorder can be debilitating, and you might have to be on medication that could sedate the shit out of you. You could be just a zombie in bed. Your family doesn't want you to be out there, you know, or gambling your life away, or doing drugs, or doing whatever the fuck you do. So they just put you in a facility, they drug you up, and then you're there. You can't tell me that's not a common thing. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that's just like an unheard of thing. Maybe it's not common, but it's not unheard of.
Let's just say that living with people you don't know, it's not great. I wouldn't recommend.
She was somebody's good cooking grandma in her past life, and all the memories just faded. You can see it right here. These the I can cook real well lines, but they're coming in for no reason. Can't cook well. Can't cook well. It's bad out here. Speaking of can't, wait a minute, actually, we're still gonna go through more Maverick shit. What was that? This is one of her first videos. What was that? I wonder what that was, bro. That had to have been like a bong or something. You know? That literally had to have been like a bong. I don't know. Like, what the fuck could it have been? Yo, first of all, ooh, rubbing alcohol? That's a bong. Nah, that couldn't have been the shit bucket. I don't think that was the shit bucket. I don't think that was the shit bucket. I think that, because the rubbing alcohol next to it makes me think that it's like a glass piece. Because I too, you know, but I don't, you know, smoke out of bongs anymore. I turn my bong to a dab rig. But I still gotta clean this motherfucker out with rubbing alcohol sometimes. So, yeah, my dab rig is a South Park character. His name's Retod, for anyone who's new to the channel. My dab rig is a South Park character. I love him to death. Dry rips only. No water. So I think that this is, I don't want to believe that this is anything but, first of all, this tent's fucking disgusting. Holy shit. It's been raining, so it's really wet underneath the yoga mats. This looks like a really sad black Renaissance painting. This looks like a very sad black Renaissance painting. This, oh my god. This is like, I would title this Trying Bum. They got all the little shits open. Nah, they be farting in that bitch. They be staring at each other and shit. Ain't that funny? Not the way you smell, bitch. Jesus Christ. Listen, I only go this hard because she literally followed the blueprint of someone that I called out for being a pedophile. You want to follow a pedophile's blueprint, I'm gonna roast you too. You want to scam your followers and say, oh, we want to have money to do fun things we want to do. Remember that? You guys remember that? And then she changed it to, no, that means we want to go out and travel. You said we don't have money to go out and have fun. You wanted to go clubbing your ugly ass wig because you live in Georgia. Just do the money glitch like everyone else in Atlanta does. Just do the fucking infinite money glitch. The fuck? Like she doesn't know what the hell's going on out there. That's a bug sprayer. That's how they shower too. Don't even fucking don't smell the best. Ew. Okay, sorry. They do the bug sprayer for a shower. That's how they do it. Do you think I'm wrong for making fun of how this situation smells? Just wait, just wait, just wait. Because am I glamorizing other people's real struggles while getting sponsorships on YouTube is just nasty behavior. It's almost like they followed the blueprint to the T from the people that did this before. We have enough money to get a place. We are getting sponsorships. We don't have to live in a tent. But yeah, guess what? We should just keep doing it for the content and to get the money. Fuck these niggas. Some people out there have to actually shower like that. Some people out there have to actually do that. Have to actually cook like this. Have to actually stretch their money as much as possible and not buy the most brand name shit they can. This is someone's actual life. I said this about the fullest. I said this about the fullestness, right? I said this about them, and I'm saying it exactly to you. You can't cosplay someone else's problems. You didn't have to live in that tent. You said we're thinking about going back. You've marked yourself on this channel. You really have, Maverick. I promise you. I promise you. You keep uploading, I'll keep making jokes. It won't stop. It won't stop. You are cosplaying as a homeless person. You got out of homelessness and went back purposely. No, it's over for you now. It's over for you in my eyes. On this channel, it's over for you. Look at this. You fucking kidding me? Look at this shit. Look at this fucking nonsense. Nah, I'm looking for one specific video. You're choosing to be musty at this point, which is fucking frightening. Okay, you're choosing to be fucking musty. Cause you can do the whole gym membership and shower out there, right? You're choosing to act like this. You're choosing to do this. You're cooking with a, what's it called? A bug sprayer, as if that's something good. Where's the showering thing? Because I want to make a point. I'm going to make my fucking point. I don't care. This is how we shower in our tent. Can't convince me these motherfuckers don't deserve to experience real strife. Isn't that funny that you said that? It's funny that you said that people deserve to go through real issues when they're cosplaying other people's problems. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Which is why the man that I exposed, Leland, is now living actual homelessness because he cosplayed as a homeless person. And since he got exposed time and time and time over the course of over 100 videos of mine. Yes. 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 Live streams included. I've made over 100 pieces of content about Leland Brown Jr. and his scamming pedophilic ways. And guess what? He can't scam now. He's the boy who cried homeless. How's the outside feel, Leland? It should feel good. I hope it does. Now, Maverick here, she's playing a very dangerous game. She's not even pretending to be really homeless. She's openly telling you, I don't have to do this. I don't want to pay this rent in this slow house, so I'm going to just go to the forest. What you niggas going to do? Notice in his post how he said I versus we. Oh, so are we all believing our collective theory that when they're not together, they're not together? When they're not posting, they don't got nothing to post. Bree, wherever you are, I will film all of your videos for your new... Oh, fuck. What happened? We good? We good? My camera fell. Okay, camera fell. Off the top of the computer tower. We straight? We good? No. This thing's seen war. Of course it's good. Okay. All right. Bree, I will edit any videos you need edited. And I will do the tell-all. Okay? Leland, the offer has changed. I will offer you one night in a hotel for a 4-hour interview, and for every second you don't talk, that's a second that you're not going to be in that hotel. And I get to have a cattle prod. Or a shock collar, up to you. And as for the chicken that you were going to get, I'm definitely not editing the OF content. No. There'll be no OF content. No, that's not happening. No, I'd rather just not do this at all. Leland, as for the chicken that you would receive, it went from a rotisserie chicken to 3 chicken sandwiches to 3 large frozen chicken breasts. And now I've dropped it to a child-sized chicken Caesar salad. You will have to eat that over the course of the 4 hours. That's all you'll have to eat during this encounter. If you can complete the 4-hour interview, I will give you a second child's chicken Caesar salad. I will give you a second child-sized chicken Caesar salad, which you will have another 4 hours to complete while I stare at you. The interview's done. All the equipment is packed up. It'll just be me and you in the hotel room while I stare at you eat that fucking chicken salad. You'll have no choice. Because how are you affording food, Leland? How are you affording food? No. This is a very specific thing that I have. I want him to eat the least fattening thing possible so it doesn't stick to his stomach. I want him to feel the sensation of the food. I want him to taste it. But a salad is not going to stick on you very long. I don't want him to eat fattening things. I don't want him to feel full. I want you to have the sensation of eating and then be full in another 30 minutes. You're so used to high calories and high fat. When you come down off your drugs, you're not used to things just being for the course of being alive. No. You're used to fat. You're used to I want you to feel good eating, and then I want your stomach to grumble in 30 minutes. I want you to feel helpless. I want you to be hungry, Leland. I do. I don't think you understand just how much I prayed for you. I don't. Anyways, that's my offer, Leland. Okay? If you choose not to accept my offer, I may just call the police on you. It's not snitching if it's a pedophile. It's not snitching. If you're telling on a pedophile, it's not snitching. You're a hero. It is. You're a hero. If you call the police on a pedophile, you're not a snitch. You're a hero. So, I think that I can keep my record of never snitching if I just call the police and make a report on you, because that's not snitching. That's just me being a hero. I've never told on anyone doing any sort of illegal activity except for domestic violence and you being a pedophile. So, I think I'm going to keep my record and you're still going to have a record. Ooh! I does this shit for. This what I does this shit for. Okay. Right. This is how we shower. 1.1 million views. Did you guys know that, first of all, 1.1 million views on the how we shower thing? I know, muted, leave me alone. Sorry. The muted shit's giving me fucking PTSD. I'm about to start crying from it. The how we shower video got 1.1 million views. A million people could not believe how musty this bitch was. But the guy who exposed Nature Boy, Young Pharaoh, and me, Pineapple, are from the same city. I exposed an online cult leader pedophile. He exposed an online cult leader pedophile who actually ran a cult. I guess the city just does that. The city just makes people who want to expose others. I guess so, man. I found that really interesting. I found that out the other day. I was like super like, wow, oh my God. That guy's lost his mind though. He went from a conscious YouTuber to a man who paints his prosthetic nails and talks about doing hard drugs, and he lost his mind clearly. Young Pharaoh went from a Nature Boy exposer to a drugged out weirdo. If I'm being honest, it was very clear that something happened. I feel like exposing Nature Boy like ruined his brain. Something happened to him. He's not regular anymore. Like, he's not regular at all. Speaking of not regular, doing my hair while living in a tent. Shut up. Nah, I don't want to do the fucking shower thing.
So it looks
Our favorite one. Actually, no. Our favorite one is
like
Maverick.
Stephanie got another visit from CPS, and here she is going on a rant talking about how people, are calling them on her, and they shouldn't be calling them on her and her God.
And I wanted to kind of elaborate a little further. I apologize for the vent. If I turn that off right now, it just gets so stuffy in here and I'm sweating in like 15 seconds because...
Stephanie from the Resilient Jenkins takes an understanding approach to addressing the multiple DHS calls made on her and Drew. Why are you speaking in third person as if you're not you? Schizophrenia. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something's up. Something's up.
It's hot as heck outside. It's like 98 or something. But anyways, I want to elaborate. Like I said, I think it is important that if you're going to make these calls, like as somebody who has received so many calls and so many interactions with the caseworkers, it's not only like unsettling, it's invasive. And it's something that I had to...
Didn't Young Pharaoh have his own weird Afrocentric polygamy shit going on a few years back? Are we gonna have to do a deep dive into the Young Pharaoh versus Nature Boy debacle? Is that what we're doing? At some point? That's definitely a theme for sure. I don't know about Young Pharaoh at all. I have no clue who bro is. See, no, you're very tapped in with certain things. Okay, listen, I know who he is. That's a lie. I know exactly who he is, but I don't know his like whole history thing. I know about him busting Nature Boy. I know way too much about Nature Boy lately. Yo, that's gonna have to be a video in itself. That video series is like 50 parts long. But I know about Nature Boy, not Young Pharaoh. I gotta read up for real. I gotta read up, real. But he's from my city. He's very much from my city. I heard him mention it in a Nature Boy video. He's like, well, come to Buffalo. I was like, oh, shit. Come to where? I was like, whoa.
Sit on and pray, like, it's not even like, is this what I want to do? Because, like I said, if you have concerns and you're not making the call, there's something probably the matter with you. There's something wrong if in your gut you actually truly believe there might be something that is causing this child to be mistreated in any way or not taken care of, you should be calling. But
Does she want the attention? Does she want the attention? If you feel like something's wrong and you don't call, something's wrong with you. I can see that idea, but like, you shouldn't be saying that. You should not be saying that. Okay, listen. I have a problem with her pretending that she's a clean person. Like, I have a very big problem with her pretending. Yo, you are just misfortunate. Holy Stop talking. Stop. I don't want to hear you. The hardest part about this is trying to find videos that don't involve her children being like front and fucking center. It's annoying. Like, how? Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure you guys can actually see. Yeah, you guys can't see. See, I care about you. I care about you, fucks, I promise. See? I know things. I'm aware of stuffs. Evening reset. Holy fuck, this floor looks disgusting. No, do not show me the backside of you.
I can't.
No, what is going on? Okay. This shit looks like niggas have tried to break in here. All of this screams crime. Holy shit. What is she? This was filmed on my birthday. This is so fucking depressing. Yo, this is so fucking depressing. It is. It's fucking depressing. That's what, like, yeah, this is so fucking depressing. Depressing as fuck. Like, bitch, you cannot live like this. That's what causes the issue here. That's what causes the issues here, right? You could just not do this. You could just not. No one's forcing you to live like this. No one's forcing you to act like this. Alright, yeah, this is literally why I don't do her videos. This is why I just don't do her videos. Why is there so much fucking food? Bitch, what? You chose this. You fucking chose. Like, there is some family out there who has to live like this. And you're just trying to keep an image up for what? Clicks, views, and likes? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Also, I saw Patronum coming here. I didn't know if I said hello to them. I definitely saw Patronum coming here like 30 minutes ago, and I just saw the conversation blended, and I responded to a couple of their messages. But you're never forgotten. Patronum, welcome to the Big Guys Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple Rose, Most Smoke. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. I'm telling you hello. I completely forgot to do so. I acknowledge everyone. I make sure everyone feels seen. I'm so sorry. That is my fault completely. What's up with the light? Kentucky, I'm trying my hardest to not look at the numbers because I don't understand why they're so high tonight. My average is like 12 now. Is it because I'm talking about this this terrible bitch? I'll talk about this fucking awful bitch every night. This shit's easy. It's not hard. Not fucking hard at all. She doesn't put any effort towards her children, and she deserves to have them away. What's the fucking title? What did I say? Oh, Stephanie just can't get right. She can't. You fucking can't. Stephanie can't get right for shit, dude. Goals that motivated this video. Get into better housing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get into better housing. You've been doing this for like 2 years. She was doing this since I was homeless. Yo. She was doing this since I had no crib. Since I was living with a family full of, well, the dad was just a cheating sack of shit to his wife. The wife was like just depressed as all hell, barely moved all day. One kid, I'm certain I'm gonna see him on a registry in a couple of years. The daughter will probably have a good life if she leaves her family behind. Yeah. That boy, I can't wait to see him in cuffs one day. He's like 9. Like it's I can't wait to see that boy in the prison system. I really can't. I don't fucking care. Be mad at me. I don't give a shit. But she has had no place to live since I had no place to live, and she's gotten way more money than me. She's gotten way more money than me. And she's still doing this. Should I have just like exploited my situation when I had nowhere to live and I was living in back rooms and shit? Should I have just exploited my situation? I should have just done that. I should have just done that. Oh, right. I'm stupid. I didn't even read them. Find housing that suits long-term needs? Long-term needs of our children. You have them in a one-bed, literally anywhere else would be fine. Anywhere else. Why can't you get like a 2-bedroom hotel? Anything. Literally anything. Anything else would be better than what you're doing now. Now you're failing them miserably. Failing them miserably. Okay? Two-bedroom apartment would be better. Anything. A long park bench would be better than this. Oh, your theatrics. Shut the fuck up. Look at this tweaker ass shit. That's something that tweakers do. This is tweaker behavior. You can't tell me it's not. What the hell is this? Woman. But like this teddy bear weird transition shit that she's been doing at the end of her videos is straight up tweaker shit. Look at this. And look at this theatric ass. Shut your bitch ass up. Tweaker tendencies. She has all tweaker tendencies, bro. Please look at this. Yeah. So she threw the outfit up, caught it, and then did the theatric bitch. Fuck up. I don't like her because she tries to make it seem like being a parent is hard, and she has the easiest job ever. Nothing. You have the easiest job ever. Nothing. How does that place get so disgusting? You be at the crib all day doing this. You be in the crib all day doing this. What are we saying, dude? Another evening reset in our motel room. Maybe you should just get an apartment. Get an apartment. You live in the Pacific Northwest. If weed is that cheap, you can't find a cheap ass spot. Like, I'm not hearing it, dude. Like, I just fucking can't, man. All these reset. And I want to hear you talk, Stephanie. I want to hear you fucking bullshit.
So this last video that I posted, my Sunday reset, I left a little snippet in there that's it's kind of like a trial run to see how people were going to react to me sharing a little bit more of my 3-year-old, his authentic personality, and just how.
Stop, shove. You have nothing. You have nothing to offer your audience besides your kids. What else do you have to offer your audience besides your children? You are offering up your children to your audience. You don't know who the fuck is watching you. These type of people don't need kids. Have nothing to put on cat. You're not interesting. Like, you're not anything that someone will want to pay attention to for more than like 30 seconds. You've proven that. Internet really, really lets you know who thinks that a following would just happen. Even though a following did happen, like, she has the following, right? At what cost?
How he is being himself, you know, because I feel like I see a trend on social media, especially, is that if you present yourself as somebody who has disabilities and you don't have an extraordinary talent, people don't want to cling to anything except the negativities of that disability.
Sympathy for the kids is not sympathy for her. People want the kids to be in a safe home. People want to see her in jail. I'm like, we're making the same point here. She believes that sympathy for the kids is sympathy for her. They're not a reflection of her. The kids are way smarter than her. She's an idiot. She thinks that keeping her kid, like, has there been an official reason behind that? Why she just thinks that keeping your children like that is just a smart idea? Like, has there been an official reason? Yes or no? I don't think there's been an official reason. I think she's just doing it to just do it at this point. Because it can't be the money. Like, it physically just cannot be the money.
And they love to point it out, and they have no filter. They don't care. They will say the damnedest things about people, regardless of disability or not. They say whatever comes to mind. And when it comes to my son specifically, this is just a family dynamic that we all feel this way for him. And before you judge me for that, like, oh, you favoritism one child, I don't even care if you have that opinion about me. I would rather y'all say that.
Yes, you do. You care about people's opinion so much more than you think. The only reason you made a 4-minute video. I'd write a movie for her. I'd write a role for her for sure. I'd write a role for her. But she would have to be the junkie mom that gets it together. She would have no other role except to be the junkie mother who gets it together. I'm good at writing those. I'm good at writing the junkie moms that get it together. Definitely, you would have one movie role. You'd probably fail. You probably have to get it together beforehand.
I favor him, then get degrading comments about my son and his development, and because he doesn't appear as a 3-year-old you think he should, you're gonna say stuff. And you know, like, for example, I mentioned, oh, let's go see my baby in his little man cave. It's a little man cave, y'all. You gotta make it something weird, like he's some kind of animal because of the way he wants to be in his own little spot. And then I always, like, if I'm feeding my kids something out of a joke, I'm out. Like, who doesn't do that to?
She is letting the chat shape her brain. Like, this is what they warn you about. Don't put your life online. People like, don't put your life online. Not only is it a safety thing, but like, you are letting the chat shape you. You're letting your comments shape you. They need to shape you because you're shaped horribly. But don't let the comments shape your brain. Stephanie, you're letting the comments shape you when they probably should, because you're shaped like unfortunate events.
Their child to make it a freaking joke, but people have to go there, and it's just, to me, there's no acceptance when it comes to my son. So I share very limited views. I share very limited footage of him as himself, because people won't be able to say anything except their degrading comments, and it's shown. History proves itself. And when it comes to him, nah, we all guard him. We are all his safe freaking space for the rest of our lives.
I don't think a one-bedroom motel is anybody's safe space. Not to judge or nothing, but I just don't foresee that being anyone's safe space. Might be a safe space for like a crack den, or two junkies raising a bunch of kids in a one-room motel. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's a safe space for that. Right.
And I don't care how much I stutter over words and you want to be like, that's clearly an issue she's got with drools. I don't freaking care. Y'all gonna hate me, the people who hate me, regardless. And you could say, well, if you did better by your kids. Honey, that's not even gonna work either, because I do make steps to show I'm doing better, and you...
Yo, you're talking to yourself. Like, this is what happens when the algorithm shapes you. Like, this is worrisome. I think that at this point she needs to get off the internet, like not even try and pivot the content to her, because remember she said, I'm not going to show my kids on this channel anymore, or on her page anymore. What happened? She showed her kids the very next video. Like, there are some people out there that think that for their internet career, they're just going to shove the camera in their kid's face. How was school? What'd you do today? Some people believe that. Some people believe that their kids' uncomfortable smiles and shit is going to be their ticket out. They really believe that.
We'll find every way to break it down and find the negativity. The laundry, for example. You can't sit there and shut your mouth for a second and be like, hey, she just said she's saving money doing this and she's able to pour it back into the kids. That's a positive. You have to make endless comments saying something about why is the motel allowing her to even do this?
The shit diapers? Yeah. No one in their right mind is going to see that and go, oh, she's saving money. People like this have existed for so long, but thank God for smartphones, because now they tell on themselves. Now they tell on themselves. Like, there's no hiding it anymore. Also, the video says Brazilian Jenkins 7.9.10. It's not 2010, Stephanie. 2026. It's not 2010, Stephanie. It's not that at all. Like, what are we doing?
Until somebody knocks on my door and tells me you can't do your laundry like this anymore. Why? I was hurting nobody. I clean up after myself.
You don't
I'm
clean up after
saving
yourself
money
ever.
and giving back to my kids, and people have an issue with it. I'm saving money to better my kids.
You have mad money, bro. Unless TikTok ain't paying, if you blew that bag, you should have fucking put that into your kids. Stephanie, you are the fucking most angry lol cow ever. Like, I don't... Her and Leland should have... Oh, she was doing her laundry on the hotel lawn. I thought this was about the shit diapers thing. I thought that was about the shit diapers thing. Oh, she was doing her hotel on... Yeah, bro, what's wrong with you? That was a piece of info that I missed. That was a piece of info that I missed.
Lives, and people have an issue with it, and that is everything I freaking post, because you don't understand my personality, because you don't understand things.
Maybe don't post. If, like you said, every freaking thing that you post someone has a problem with, don't post. Maybe don't post.
That I do isn't the way you would do it.
And I know it's just like you can't tell someone not to post their own shit. You can't tell someone not to post. Yeah, you're right, I can't. But if you're posting your terrible life and you're tired of people commenting on your terrible life, what is the common sense thing to do? It would be to not comment or not to post on your terrible life. That's just how I view things.
So you have to break it down and be like, oh, let's just shut down everything around her. Shut it down. We don't like her. But when it comes to my son, no, I will not do it. I will not allow you to make degrading comments about his personality because you...
A visitor at the hotel put a bad review and posted a picture of her doing it. Stephanie, listen. Maybe if you were more interesting, because she said it earlier, I ignored it. She said, if you're not funny or talented, people just look at the negative of everything you do. Why are you trying to come on the internet if you're not funny or talented? If you don't have a personality for the internet, maybe don't be on the internet. Is that wrong to say? Like, you're saying if you're not talented or if you should have something to bring to the table. That's why we have so many boring dog shit content creators who just want to show their terrible life. You don't bring anything to the table. You just said it yourself. You're not funny. You're not talented. Like, nothing. And that's not to say everybody has to, like, give, you know, the best performance of their lives every time they turn on the camera. No, but you have to want to get better, right? You have to want to grow the talent. You have to have the want to get better. You have to have the want. It's not there for you, ever.
Misunderstand him. And if you think I'm rude because of it, I will be rude the rest of my life existence to protect him if that's how people want to see it. Because I would be, damn, I don't like that word, but if I walk this earth and he gets treated anything besides decent for exactly how he is.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. You are the reason he will get treated badly in life. The things that you have posted online will ricochet onto your bloodline more than you'll ever understand. More than you'll ever get. They will trickle into your bloodline. They will destroy you. They will destroy you. The internet already destroys you. Definitely, the internet already tears you apart. Piece by piece by piece. Now, I am going to get started on the merch designs. It's been about a solid 3 hours. I know, I couldn't push it to the 4 because I have things to do. I gotta get things started for you guys, okay? I do. I have more things to work on. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna hope. Have good days, have good nights. Make sure your family knows you love them. This has been Pineapple from Broke House Radio. Wishing you a good night and a happy departure. Oh, that was a good one. Little 3-hour, little slam down. Love it. Probably do another 3 tomorrow. 3 hours seems like a good time, right? It's not 2, just not 4 maxed out. Did 5. That was so much, dude. But that was the Friday night smashes. I'm gonna try and go super duper hard on the Friday nights. The Friday night, the Saturday nights, I gotta get the attention. You know, I gotta get people's attention. I gotta get people's attention. We're gonna go for that. Super long streams are gonna be on the weekends, okay? Just to not spoil anything. Super long streams are on the weekends. Yes, love it.